Today is the day that I categorize and digitize my wardrobe. So I learned about this app called Wearing from my friend Lucy Moon. She makes loads of fashion and culture and lifestyle videos with a bit more of a neutral palette. So if that is your vibe, would highly recommend, definitely go check her out. But essentially with this app, you put in it all of the items of clothing that you own, and it's like the Clueless thing where you can create outfits and it can even suggest outfits for you, but then also it gives you data. Now, I love getting stats about all different aspects of my life. I make videos about my reading stats and things, and so now it's clothes time. So it can give you information on like cost per wear, the different brands that you own stuff from, like actually how much of your wardrobe that you are wearing. So you know like, never actually wear this top. What's going on there? But first, in order to get all of these benefits, there is an upfront cost, and that is time. So now I need to go through all of the items in my wardrobe here, plus everything that is in the chest of drawers that you are on top of currently, and input it all into this app. I also need to sign up. I'm gonna try and get most of the images from online, but a lot of these items are old or secondhand. I'm not entirely sure how to categorize secondhand items, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, and then hopefully at the end of this process, we'll have some data, not data about like how much I'm wearing things just yet, but some data. So I think I'm just gonna sit on the floor on my phone for a couple of hours. Apparently this is how I like to use my baby free time. Let's go! I'm gonna listen to my book and sign up to this app. Okay, I am in the app and I'm gonna start adding items. Starting with what I'm currently wearing. That's a good place to start. Let's go. Okay, I have done everything that's in the drawers. I still need to tackle everything that's hung up in the wardrobe. This is taking a long time. Also, because most of my clothes are secondhand or bought a long time ago, I'm just taking my own pictures of them. And I can't remember how much most of these are. So I think as I acquire new stuff, I will try and put in the price. But for old stuff, it's already old. I've already worn it loads, so I don't really care that much about the cost per wear. Whereas new stuff, that'll be interesting to find out, because then we'll get like accurate data with the price and actually how many times I wear it. Whereas I couldn't tell you how many times I've worn these. Many. Many, many, many. Time for bottoms, skirts and trousers. Skirts and trousers are done. This is taking so long. I have less than an hour until I have a meeting, and then I have to go pick up Rowan. So I'm gonna put all these bottoms back, and then I don't think I'm gonna have time to do dresses and blouses and all of that, but I might have enough time to do accessories and coats. Wish me luck, but I don't think it's all gonna get done today. I decided to brave it and do the clothes, because I realized that if I hadn't taken stuff off the hangers to then put them back on, to then take them back off, to then put them back on, I would have saved loads of time. So bringing things in on the hangers, let's go. By some miracle, got everything in the app today, and I've just pumped, and I'm gonna go and get Rowan. But now that all of my clothes are in the app, I can tell it what I'm wearing today and every other day, and then we can start to gather some data about what I'm wearing and how often. But for now, let me tell you some stats. So I have 142 items in my wardrobe, and that is including coats and bags and shoes and scarves and belts and headbands and all of that kind of stuff. I've not properly categorized the shoes and the scarves yet, but we'll get to that. So 142 items. Annoyingly, it's not updated with percentages of new and pre-loved because I did tell the app that, so I don't know what's going on there. But I have 10 crop tops, 7 long sleeve shirts, 6 day dresses, 6 cardigans, 6 jackets, 5 sweatshirts, 5 dungarees, 5 maxi dresses, 5 blouses, blah, 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 blah. You get the picture. You can see it all here. I don't actually know how to categorize some things. I put some things down as cocktail dresses. I don't know what a cocktail dress is. They were just fancier dresses. Colors. Your favorite colors are black and multicolor. But so many of my items have black in them, so I was like, adding black as a color. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But actually, as we can see here from this color wheel, there is a lot of what I've always said is in my wardrobe: blue, orange, yellow, and white. And that is featured here. And there's a green slice as well. And then my usage, this will start to be populated by things as I tell it. Huzzah. Right. What am I wearing today? I am wearing, how do I tell it what I'm wearing today? No. Create an outfit, invite friends, items, planner. Here we go. What are you wearing today? Get an outfit suggestion. No. Choose outfits. Pick from my outfits, create a new outfit. Okay. Add. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm wearing this. Oh God. When I go outside, I'll be wearing those shoes. And I also, where's my hoodie? I was wearing that before. There it is. My hoodie and wherever my denim jacket is. There we go. I'm not wearing a bag. Oh God. You can, oh! How do I make that come up front? Yeah. Oh, I doubled it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh God, I keep duplicating it. Delete that one. Delete that one. Okay. Oh wow. Oh my God. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. I really need to go. I need to go get the baby. Ah! This is chaos. Right, come on. Shoe. Right, shoes, you go down there. Jumpsuit, you're like this. Oh my God. Fuck it. That's as good as it's gonna get. Save. This is what I'm wearing today. Come on. This app is quite slow. Day updated. Okay, there we go. Right, let's go. Okay, so I have been using this app for about a month now, and I've got some thoughts to share with you and some stats to share with you. Don't we just love data here about all different aspects of our lives? Oh dear. Okay, so this is my profile, and then we can click my stats, your wardrobe stats at a glance. Now that wardrobe value is totally wrong. I inputted the value of like a few pieces that I'd bought new in the last year, and then I couldn't be bothered inputting the price for anything else, so ignore that. Okay, so it says I'm wearing 9% of my wardrobe. I think that 9% wardrobe usage is per item, because then we scroll down and we get this 35% outfits. So that's 31 out of 88 outfits. And that's because when I first downloaded the app, I got really excited and started creating all of these like outfits. I was like, oh, this and this and this and this. And so then I've got 88 outfits I've put together in the app, but then I've only worn 31 of them because it's been a month. This isn't super relevant to me because other than just playing around with the app, I wouldn't create an outfit if I wasn't gonna then be assigning it to a day that I was going to be wearing it. The other thing about wardrobe usage is that actually I now wish that I hadn't included things like belts and bags, because I find that I do not care to add them to my outfit like in the app. Most of the time I am concentrating on tops, bottoms, or full thing, shoes, and any outerwear. That's it really. And like when I'm actually putting together the outfit, I might, you know, I'm adding a bag and I'm maybe adding a belt, but in the app, I don't care. So then, what's in my wardrobe? Your items. So I have 145 items. Now, these percentages about new and pre-loved, they took ages to come through. Like it was weeks. Like I thought it was fully glitched because forever it was just saying 0%, 0%. But it seems to have finally come through, which is exciting. And 57% of my wardrobe is new and 43% is pre-loved. Now, I want another statistic, but this is one that would be tricky to track by yourself and you'd need to do some app magic to make it work. But I want to know actually the difference between the new items that I have in terms of new and old new. Because I have a lot of old items, but I bought them new, but maybe like 5 to 10 years ago. But in order to track that, you need to know like what year you got it. And then I would want to know like old would be like 5 years plus and new would be like within the last 5 years. I don't know. But that's interesting. I think I would love to get to a place where over 50% of my wardrobe is pre-loved. However, I think, and this is such a influencer problem, but the main reason that new is so high is because of a lot of gifted stuff that I get, especially like in the last couple of months, I've had a lot of stuff from Lucy and Yak because I worked with them recently. Okay, so this is where a lot of the glitching was coming through. You know when your computer isn't working and then you call someone over to help you and then it immediately starts working? That's how I feel about what's just happened now, because I literally had opened this app half an hour ago and it was still not properly tracking my most worn items or anything like that. And now I open it now and it's like, yeah, we've got it. And I'm like, excuse me? But it's still wrong because under here it says least worn items and then those brown boots, it says worn 0 times. That's not true. Because this had been glitching, I tracked things myself and I know that I've worn those boots 7 times in the last month. But let's see what this app thinks that I have been wearing. Okay, so that green jacket is new. And so I did put the price of it in the app because I was curious, and it has calculated the cost per wear. Also, it says that I've worn it 6 times, but in my calculations, I've worn it 7. But that's £14.57 per wear, apparently. My white trainers, green raincoat. It has rained so much recently. My cardie, another cardie, a skirt. Okay, yeah, no, it's still not properly glitched. I've worn that yellow jumpsuit 2 times. Not 1 time. Okay, before we move on to my spreadsheet that I created though, this made me laugh in the app. Most popular pairings, and it's basically just trainers and my denim jacket. That's what I seem to wear most days. Excellent, love it. So I took all of the outfits that I've worn over the past month and I put them in a spreadsheet so I could figure out what items I have worn the most and how much of my wardrobe that I have. I've split things up into full body things, so like dresses and jumpsuits, tops, bottoms, like outer layer like a jacket or a cardigan, shoes, proper outer layer like a coat, and skirts. Oh wait, no, skirts have been separate to trousers. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Full body things. So I've worn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 either jumpsuits or dresses in the last month. And the one that I wore the most was my new Lucy and Yak yellow jumpsuit, which I wore twice. Tops. Everything in the tops I either just wore once or twice, except for, again, a new Lucy and Yak thing. This is just always going to be the case. Like, whatever I've acquired new is going to be, like, up there because you always want to wear, like, your new clothes the most. And that is a crew crop top. I never knew that a crew was a colour before, and now I see that word everywhere. But a not white crop top. Trousers. Again, fuck me. Another Lucy and Yak pair that I got new. And those are my mum jeans, and I've worn them 5 times. But actually, since my wardrobe clear out, I've been meaning to replace my skinny jeans because they had like frayed crotch area, and so these have replaced my skinny jeans. So that was like a direct replacement and very handy. And everything else I just wore once or twice. Right, in the bottoms category still, skirts. I wore 4 skirts over the last month and all of them I wore twice. Cardies and jackets. I wore this camel kind of like a bit more fancy jacket that I got gifted from Kettlewell. They filter and organize like all of the colours of things on their website by colour season. So if you know what colour season you are, then you can filter according to that. And they saw my colour analysis video and offered to give me some things. I actually got that camel tanny jacket from them and a like off-white one, maybe a crew, who knows. And I have not worn the white one once. So that's really telling to me that that is just not my vibe. But I didn't realise how many times I'd worn the camel one. I think I was really like trying to give it a go, and I like it. And then the other thing up there is my yellow cardigan. Old secondhand staple, love that cardi. For coats, 2 coats up there that I've worn 7 times each are my green raincoat that I got new recently and my old denim jacket. Love it. And then in the shoes category, there are 3 pairs of shoes that I've worn 7 times each. And that's my 2 pairs of kind of whitish trainers and my brown boots. And those I've had for years and years and years. The next pair of shoes that I wore like a good amount as well, I wore them 4 times, my orange trainers. So there we have it in terms of my stats. But how do I feel about the app in general? I had so much fun making outfits, and the thing that's like the selling point for it, like the Clueless wardrobe where you can like rotate between items and create new outfits, and it can kind of like shuffle them and do it for you. I really like that feature. I do. It is a lot of work doing that initial cataloguing of all of your clothes, but I'm genuinely really happy that I have this here. And so whenever I get a new item of clothing, will be a lot less work to like add it in. And I do find it quite helpful to be like shuffle through, and then even if it's not like hitting the nail on the head, which it basically never does, what it does for me is just like help think about outfits. But like, oh yeah, that top, or da 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 da, and it just, yeah, helps me do that without actually having to like rummage through all my clothes. And occasionally it might come up with a combo that I did not. However, I do have a gripe with it, and that is that it thinks that all cardigans and jackets are a top. It does not understand layers. So it might keep saying to me, hey, wear these jeans and this cardigan, and that's it. No top. And that's quite annoying. So it doesn't know how to layer things. Before I do a little bit of a outfit try on of some of my fave outfits, another like wardrobe update. After the wardrobe edit clear out with Sean, I had a few items that I needed to get altered, and I just went and picked them up. So I have some exciting things. First up, my dry cleaners managed to get the oil stains out. Look at that, it's beautiful. It's totally the wrong season. And, you know, am I gonna be breastfeeding in the cold again? Who knows? But it's clean and it's there and it's ready to go if needed. Next up, this dress. I got it shortened. I'm gonna try it on. See how I like it. Again, this is a bit more of a wintry one, but I'm glad that it's now like a length that should be better on me. Next, you might remember this from the like secondhand shopping video that I did recently. Well, I just wore it a bunch of times and then it was annoying because it actually turned out it was just too big for me. So I got it taken in, and so I'm excited to have this fit me properly because I'm gonna wear this all of the time, because it was just getting annoying because it wasn't fitting in the way that I wanted it to, so hopefully it does now. And then finally, this is the one I'm most curious and excited for. Do you remember that polka dot dress that didn't quite fit me right and I wasn't that keen on? Well, they have turned it into a skirt! And I've got so many cute and colourful crop tops that I think that this is just gonna be really fun to play around with this summer. Okay, so now these are some of my favourite outfits that I've worn through the last month that I probably wouldn't have put together if it weren't for this app. I'm truly in love with this ensemble. So from my wardrobe clear out video, we discovered that I was in need of some smart flats to wear at like weddings or events or things that you'd normally wear heels at, but can't be bothered wearing heels. And so I got these from Allbirds. The app wearing thought, hey, you know, why don't you wear these with jeans? And I was like, Oh yeah? Oh yeah? So then I put this together and I love it! I love it. I love it. Okay, I just pulled this top out of the wash. That's some baby slobber. But this was a combo that the app put together and I can see that it works. It is a very striking colour combo. However, I'm just not sure about it for me. But like there is something about it that is still very visually appealing. And so I put these shoes with it. I think on the day it was much colder, so imagine me wearing tights, and the cardigan was basically for warmth. But this colour combo plus the green jacket, because it was raining, part of me is like, is this too much? But when I did the colour analysis video with Sean, this threesome of colours was something that we like pointed out as three that go really well together, because I was like, oh my god, it's the Halloween colours. And then I accidentally somehow put together a Halloween colours outfit. It doesn't feel very Halloween, it feels very bright and springy. But yeah, I don't know, it's very colourful. I'm kind of into it. So this is one that I can't remember if it was me or the app that had the original idea for it, but I'm so into it. However, there are a few things that now aren't working for me. So at the time, I paired it with this belt because the skirt was too big for me. However, the skirt now fits me, and so I actually think it looks a lot better, personally for me, without. The other thing was, just on a practical note, it was a heavy, like, walking around with Rowan day and a lot of stuff carrying on my back, hence why I went for these shoes. However, practicalities aside, I would not have picked these shoes for the outfit. I would have gone with these ones instead. Ta-da! Yes, I was correct. These boots I feel match the vibe much better. But yeah, they do have a slight heel, and with the amount of walking around I do, like, they can hack it for a good amount of time, but not hours. Not hours. Sorry, I'm still very happy about the fit of this skirt now. Boom, bum, bum. So this was one of the very first combos that the app suggested to me, and I'm so glad it did, because I always forget that animal print is a neutral, apparently, in the style world. And so I put it with this like feather top, and I think it goes really well together. And then I picked out the blue cardi and the trainers, and I'm really into this outfit. I really like it, and obviously still breastfeeding friendly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So this dress I wore at a couple of weddings recently, and then I was struggling to figure out what to wear one day, and the app cycled through this dress, and I was like, oh yes, of course, I can wear this casually as well. And it looks bloody great casual. I'm so into it. It's so comfy, so flowy, boob access as well. And yeah, I just think it looks great with the trainers and the jacket. I'm into it. But if I hadn't have been like in the app, maybe I wouldn't have figured it out. Inspiration. Would I recommend you downloading the Wearing app and doing it? Yes, if you have the time and you actually are going to use it. Otherwise, don't bother. I would also be curious to know if you are actually somebody who already has your own like tracking system for your wardrobe, so you know like how many wears you're getting out of things and like the cost per wear of things. I would be genuinely really curious to know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.